Intensity. I've lived on this planet for a good amount of time, and I still don't know myself. Road to 12-0 Extreme was extreme. It was probably the most extreme thing I've ever done. However, there is still something extreme that needs to happen. World Series or bust begins at this very moment today, this afternoon, in fact. What the plan is, okay, is this is going to be me attempting to make World Series. I have not done this in a long time. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, Kevin, this is easy, well, I'm back. I have made World Series before. It's been, I think, five years. God, am I that pathetic? MLB The Show 18 was the last time I did make World Series. If I can defend myself a little bit, though, I didn't really care about making World Series as much as going 12-0, and actually not even close to as much as going 12-0 in BR. I mean, I did attempt sometimes in the past. I tried to go or make World Series, and I didn't do it, but I have to defend myself. 1 million stubs. 1 million stubs is what I have to assemble a team. Now, this team is going to be put together to make the World Series. Now, why this is called World Series or bust is because, now, the bust part is if you don't make World Series, then everything is gone. Everything is deteriorated. The million stubs is gone. I will quick sell all of the people I got. This is not from selling trout either. I just had this many. I don't know how I got this many. Turns out doing that BR program gets you a lot of stubs. I am allowed to make additions and subtractions, all right? I'm going back to grade 4 for this. If someone I don't want to use anymore needs to be replaced, I can replace them, but I only have the million. I can spend the million at this moment, or I can save like 500,000 of it and wait to get somebody. All right, well, at this point, I need a starter. To be honest with you, you can get very good starters for a little amount. Like, look at this. Dylan Cease. I'm not going to go through the whole, you can get someone for a lot cheaper, but I need to do this now. I can't be sitting here all day waiting for people to accept orders, especially that's January, and there may not be that many people on right now. So I'm just going to take people at the full price. This might be the plan. The plan might be that you want a good mix of lefties and righties. You want people that you can take and you can actually count on. Really wasting that many stubs on starters might be a waste. I don't know what it is, but I like, or I might, damn it, I don't know if I have stamina with Burnett. I don't know if he has stamina. I don't know who does. I like Wheeler. I like Zach Wheeler a lot, actually. I think he had a certain version in maybe last year's game, and I was one of my favorite pitchers to use. Grayson Rodriguez, I feel like, can get the job done. Good mix, good everything. I don't know. Logan Webb, I feel like, is pretty solid. I mean, I don't know. Sure. That 5 starters have been chosen. I want to get everyone. I want relievers. I want everything. I know I have some of these people, but I need to spend the money on them. Otherwise, it would make sense. It wouldn't make any sense if I had them and didn't spend the stubs on them. Otherwise, the million stubs would not even be there. Joe Smith, I like for the variety of you get the underarm guy, right? Like you get the person coming in, shaking things up, confusing everybody. You got everybody looking for the bedroom section at the local bowling alley. That's what happens when you confuse your opponent opponents a little bit. You don't want everyone coming in throwing the same thing from the same angle. This guy is insane, but I wouldn't really want to spend 300,000 almost on him. I am down to spend a lot. I can't believe this is happening, but Brad Hand is here. Wait, how many relievers did I take? This guy is crazy. Like some of these, how are these so cheap? Did I take a lefty yet? You need a, oh, I took Brad Hand. You need lefties. I like Houston Street. I'm taking people and interested in people who I'm bad against, or that might be a bad idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I need one more lefty would be good. I'm down with the whole 4 lefties, 4 righties at this point. That Britain's still good. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I'm down. All right, I have 659,000 to take a starting lineup and a bench, or I can just save a lot for replacements. I'm going with Posada. Posada, the switch hitting option, cheap. Really, there's no other catchers besides Jimmy, who is technically a first baseman. I don't want to use someone who's that expensive. Jimmy, look, 468. Come on. I'd love to take Vlad, but I have a prior commitment that I can't take him, unfortunately. Joey Votto is amazing in this game. Although I don't use him much, it's very weird that I don't, but he is amazing. It's easy to keep track of because you just go by position. You don't have to count in your head. I'm a large fan of the switch hitters. I like Polanco. I very much like him, actually, although I haven't really used him much, so I don't know if that means anything. Nolan Arenado, I'm usually a big fan of, but I suck with him. So how does that make sense either? Eddie Matthews is only 50,000. Put him on the board. Onus Wagner, I don't want to be so, I don't want to just take a bunch of switch hitters and then be, you know what I mean? Like, no. The hell with that. It's a nice team so far. Oh, wait. Did I mention I was using Trout in center? I have Mike Trout in center field just because I want to use him. All right. I went through all that chaos and I unlocked Mike Trout. I kind of want to use him, so he's in center. How did these cards get so expensive? Adam Dunn was legitimately like 30,000 the last time I looked. Andre Dawson. You know what? I'm kind of tempted. I don't know if I was insane with Dawson. I like Dawson, actually. I might throw him out there. I kind of want to use people I haven't really used much just to see how it goes. Sure, I'll throw him there. I mean, you can always replace him, right? He doesn't have to be someone you just need at all the moments in the outfield. Eric Davis, I like Eric Davis a lot. I don't know how. He's not even like that insane against righties, but for some reason, I'm very good with him. I want people who can play a lot of positions, because if you do need to replace somebody, you have options for where they can play. Ryan Reynolds is a perfect bench bat. Hell, you might even throw him in the outfield, and it's a good idea. I need someone in the infield who can play a lot of positions besides Honus. I want somebody with speed, right? You want someone. I like Ray Durham. I don't even know if I used him. I don't know why I said that. This is the team that might be able to take me to the promised land of all promised lands. This team is in no way weak at any position. 99s overall at every single position, including Michael Trout. I have Dylan Cease, Grayson Rodriguez, Logan Webb, Tarek Skubal, and Zach Wheeler. The bullpen is more than capable, actually. I do have a good mix of lefties and righties. I believe I have, what? 3 lefties. Damn it. I meant to take 4. Ryan Reynolds, Ray Durham, Eric Davis, Pete Alonso, and Brandon Crawford are the bench at this given moment. This can change. I can make substitutions, although I don't really see anyone who I would want to take out. Maybe Dalton Varsho if he can't do something against lefties, and maybe, I don't know who else. I do have 321,476 stubs remaining if I do want to make upgrades, and that is it. So other than what's going on at this given moment, there's nothing else to do other than to go into this. Now, this is going to probably be ugly first. Hopefully, if I get to a certain point where a lot of people consistently want to play, then maybe, you know, you can get a full game in. I forgot what ranked was like until I played it. I'm starting things off in the regular season division. Now, I know that does seem pathetic, but in my defense, again, I have not even touched ranked seasons for the most part for over a month. Might also be good to not spend that many stubs on relievers, or starters, I mean, because you never know when someone will quit and then you won't be able to use them for like 10 games. Is the intensity at a high point again? Where is he playing? This team might revolve around him. It was all going to be not revolved around him until it was. Is he wearing away jerseys at home? I don't know why people do this. Trout, I believe in him. Which team is which? That'd have been a bad idea. You know, this point in time, maybe this is the point in time in the ranked seasons rating cycle where you get a bunch of people who either just simply don't care or they really do care. You really don't know what you're getting. That's nice. It was made that. Put the fingers away. That's gonna get down. Something good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. There might be a lot of this going on. You know, it might seem like a lot of people do quit in ranked, but I'm sure once you get to like 700 rating, everyone probably stays. What's with playing at weird times? I am very positive that once you get to a rating where it kind of starts to be like the people who play and are very good, nobody's probably quitting when you're going down 3-0, right? Like, it's probably actually competitive 9-inning games consistently. None of this, let's quit out and go eat a cinnamon bun. Like, it's going to be competitive by the time you get to a certain rating. Well, I'm gonna be honest, I'm having a hard time seeing that. This is gonna be a bad game. Where did that go?
Right side, base hit, that was smoked through the infield. So
Yeah, I know how much I'm relieved from that.
Push it the other way through the infield.
Oh. The one fastball I hit well is that. Come on, buddy. The X button's on the controller. It's right there. I have chicken and shrimp de-thawing in the sink. I don't know how long I have here. Or de-thawing. Is that the opposite? Does that mean refreezing? Why did he pick here? Yeah, you can tell both of us can barely see the baseball by the way we're swinging the bat. Jesus, Dylan Cease is locating everything. Oh my God. Stupid wall. That's gone at like every stadium probably besides here. Wait till like the 5th inning when the sun goes away and everything is going to be absolutely crushed. This guy is tripping me out. He just threw like 5 fastballs in a row and then he does that. Man, that is eating him alive already, and it's only the 2nd inning. He hasn't even barely touched the baseball yet. I don't know. This is why I don't get it. I'm going to do it to him again.
Just in the driver's seat, he can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings and last one to left center. Into the bleachers.
You're kidding.
And down on strikes he goes.
Dylan Cease is elite.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Wagner handles the chance. Not in time. He's safe.
Come on.
In the air, left side. Dawson should have this one.
Yeah, I may have to turn those names off.
And it finds its way.
What's he doing? He's throwing like 10 fastballs in a row, and then he'll randomly throw in some weird changeup. I'm going. See if I can steal. Go, 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 go. What are you doing? Run!
Strike in there.
That was a good throw. He's done for.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. To first.
I am losing in the mind games category. Dude, Dylan Cease might be the best pitcher in this game. Everything is going exactly where I want it. This is not right. One of these needs to leave. One of these needs to leave. I don't know how that one did, but one of them does. This guy is 1000% playing mind games right now. He is. He's throwing fastballs everywhere around the zone. Look, this one's going to be like downstairs or something. Okay. And then he'll drop in a changeup. This is how he gets you. He has you thinking the whole game. This guy. What happened to this guy? He's becoming more alive as the innings go on. All right. I'm beginning to see more and more as this goes on.
And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
This is the trippiest game I've ever played.
On the field, you can't take your eye off. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Now that can happen when you're
reverse the one away. Robert on the move, racing back.
No one was running.
The relay
The hell is Honus doing?
He's not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive in, and that's exactly what he's able to do with the opposite.
This is insane. This guy is doing nothing offensively. Like, it's kind of weird. And I'm only winning by 2 runs.
And down on strikes. 2 away now.
Dylan Cease is out here disintegrating human beings on the mound. At least the offense could do was just show up on the team bus. Alright, I may have to stop throwing that. See, the problem is he's maybe throwing 90% fastballs, but I haven't been on many.
Oh, now this one is
Why? This is one of the most confusing opponents I've ever played. Look at them. He threw a slider on a 2-0 pitch after throwing many fastballs. I don't get it. Look out below! I've been noticing a theme lately. Every time I play this game, my right eye twitches. I don't know if that's something I should be concerned about or ask a medical professional about it. Jesus, Dylan Cease is getting on the board. Come on, keep this up. End this now. Yeah, now he does that. This guy. It's the hardest hit ball ever. There's no way a ball was hit harder than that. 0%. It was so hard hit. That's false. This needs to end before 9 innings. What is he doing? That's the first time he's thrown back-to-back something other than a fastball all game. Jesus, Honus might just be getting these weird.
Hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Down 2 away is
Oh, that was only 1 out. Just the plan sure has changed now. He's throwing more change-ups than fastballs now. What is he doing? He's tripping me out. This might actually be the most confusing opponent I've ever played. He has a bunch of Chicago White Sox on his team, but he's playing at Wrigley. He was a fastball machine the first 5 innings of this game, and now he's a change-up machine. And somehow he's taking these miraculously close pitches, very close, but he's swinging and missing everything in the zone. This has to be the weirdest game I've ever played. All I want to know is how does every other pitcher become Dylan Cease? Dalton Varsho might be here. Might be on top of the stadium. When someone hit a home run, it's taking way too long now.
Just a nice
reliever. Swung on, belted. Back there. He's done it again. His second homer of the game.
How did that happen? All right, this needs to end this inning because this game has gone from very quick to maybe being the longest game ever. And Dylan Cease is untouchable. Like, how is it's just simply amazing. How is his energy not even that high? That was terrible. Man, he hasn't touched Dylan Cease at all. He'll randomly connect with one, like, insanely well, and then he won't touch one for the next 3 innings. Like, end this now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's his second.
That was absolutely the weirdest game I've ever played. There's been some weird games where people just simply, I don't know if that guy cared or not. I think he did care. It's just that he did care in a weird way.